Okay. Hello. I don't know. Okay. How about now? Hello? Hello? All right. Can anybody see me? All right. Listen, this is a boondoggle already. Um, okay. My Android phone only gets 4G out here, but the iPhone gets 5G. I wasn't planning on going live this morning because we went live yesterday, and I'm limiting my social. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear me because I don't have my microphone and everything set up. Okay. I know I look a doggone mess. I know I do. Because I didn't sleep last night. I was so excited for today to come. I kept tossing and turning. Let me, I am live. Give me 1 second, you all. I'm just all over the place. I need to calm down. Let me calm down real quick. All right. Today is my first meal in 30 days. It's my first meal in 30 days. I'm trying to, let's see, I'm trying to get to the screen so that I can see the comments because I broadcast from one phone and then I see the comments on the other phone. So I can't see your comments right now, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Um, it does matter. My nose is running. I don't have tissue. Let me check in my bag. Nope, don't have tissue in my bag. This is my first meal. I am going through a lot of emotions internally. Um, I am excited. I'm nervous. I haven't chewed food in 30 days. Let me um let me get a napkin real quick. Let me just bring you very close to my face because I don't want to show anybody in the facility. You know what? I don't even think I can bring the phone into facility. Let me bring this closer here so that you all can hear me. But let me just 1 second. 1 second. Let me just get some tissues. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Yes, I had to get some tissues. Otherwise, this was just going to be a mess all broadcast long. Okay. So let me get up so I can see the comments. My my phone just doesn't want to work for some reason. I don't understand why not, but my Android is just not getting a signal, not even enough. Good morning. Not even enough to look at the chat. So I will have to try to go back and forth on here to see your chat. Um, all right. So welcome in everybody. Welcome. For those of you who have been following my journey, you know that in February I set out to do a 30-day juice cleanse, juice fast. Excuse me. I set out to do 30 days. And today is the 31st day. I went 30 days. I did it. I did a video yesterday, and they made me a special meal to reintroduce me to food. And so, what we have here is we have watermelon, cherry tomatoes, we have some celery, some lime, and some mint in between. Actually, I don't see the mint. Well, she said there would be mint, but I don't see any mint. But I'm going to take my first bite with you all right now. Will I give the retreat, the name of the retreat? If you're interested in having like if you're suffering from stage 4 issues and you really really need to know, you can write me privately, but I don't advertise on my channel. So, all right. All right, without further ado, you know, I can't really say that this smells appetizing. because this right here, I've tasted this a lot inside of my juices, and I find the fragrance now to be repugnant. Ugh. But, whatever the case may be. Okay, what should I don't know what to do first. I don't know what to do first. I don't know what to do first. And someone has come out onto the deck to eat her food, and I don't want to, invade other people's privacies. So we're going to have to hurry up with this. Okay. 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 I think I'll start with the watermelon. Okay. 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 I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I don't know why I'm afraid. Okay. All right. I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, let me start with the lime. Okay. 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 All right. All right. I don't know. I can't do this. I can't do this. I don't know why I can't do this. I just can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. All right. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I gotta turn the plate around so the celery is away from me. I don't want to smell that celery. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't know what's the matter with me. Why can't I eat? Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Somebody said close my eyes and just do it. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. All right. I close my eyes. Here. Okay. No. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. You know what? No. I've never struggled with disordered eating. I'm having a disorder right now. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Somebody said to smash it. Okay. I'm going to smash it. I'm going to smash up a piece of watermelon. All right. Here we go. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Mmm. Delicious. Okay. Okay. All right. I did it. I did it. I'm smashing some more. I'm smashing. Okay. 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 I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do it. 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 Okay. All right. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. It's weird. Like the texture is weird in my mouth. It's weird. But I'm going to keep going forward. Okay. Mmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. I did it, y'all. I did it. I did it. It's interesting because, all right. Choking. I'm choking. Okay. Okay. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. I'm going to squeeze some lime over it. I'm going to squeeze some lime over the watermelon. Here we go. Over some of them in case I don't like it. You know, here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It's just weird. It's weird because it feels like the food is leaving like a coating over my tongue. It's very interesting. Let's continue forward. Okay. It's not bad. It's good. I'm going to try some of this celery. Ugh. Ah. Ah. Mmm. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh gosh. I feel satiated from just a few bites. But so they're reintroducing me to food. So for breakfast I'm having watermelon, a few of these little cherry tomatoes. Let me try a piece of cherry tomato. Mmm. Now this is flavorful. Mmm. Yeah, it has like this skin on it. Oh, oh my goodness. So this is just weird. I want to take the skin off of the tomato. This is mmm. Mm-mm-mm. This thing is hard and difficult to chew. All right. I feel good. Thank you all for coming on this journey with me. So for lunch, I'm going to have a blended up soup. And then for dinner, I'm going to have steamed vegetables and maybe some potato or squash. Mm. Oh, all right. Mm. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this This celery tastes awful. Ugh, ugh. And there was so much celery in my juices that the fragrance of it is just, ugh, I'm just tired of it. Hmm. All right. You know what? Maybe I'll squeeze some lime on top of the celery and see if that helps. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. All right. We did it. Somebody talking about they like celery with ranch. Ain't no ranch. I thought that when I came back to eating, that everything would have all of these pungent flavors, but it's just the food still tastes the same. I guess because I had a lot of flavors in my juices. Food still tastes the same. My taste buds are still acclimated. The only thing that's different is that the feeling of it on my tongue is weird. The feeling of it on my tongue is just weird. All right. So yeah. Ugh. This celery is terrible. Let me get some more of this tomato without the skin. I don't think tomato skin is for me right now. Even though like when I was fasting I used to dream about chili, like nice stewed tomatoes. But I suppose when it stews the skin is going to be softer. I don't want this skin inside my stomach trying to digest. Mmm. Now these tomatoes, the flavor in these tomatoes, like you can taste the leaves and everything. Like you could taste nature in these tomatoes. My stomach feels fine. Morning. Yeah, stomach feels fine. I stomach feels fine. The thing is that after a few bites I just wasn't not really hungry anymore. You know? Somebody is saying, girl, come on home. You know, I'd say this, right? I'm actually a little bit apprehensive about going home, going back into the routine with the same triggers, the same environment. I'm definitely thinking that I'm going to have to move, you know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely think I'm going to have to move and just be able to, because I need to be, it's very chilly. I'm having no throat problem swallowing, feels natural. It's just my tongue. Just feels weird to have solids in my mouth. I'm definitely gonna have to go to Cali and get my RV. And where I go from here, I don't know. All right. I'm actually doing really well. Look at that. I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish up the celery. I know celery is really good for you. So I'm just gonna finish up these celery. I definitely want to get back up to being able to eat, a normal portion size. You know what I mean? Isn't Jamaica dangerous? I always heard Jamaica was dangerous. That only the tourist areas are nice, but the rest of it is like Chirac. Somebody wants to go to Utah. I heard ain't too many melanated in Utah, but I heard that they have really beautiful scenery. Oh, I'm freezing. I'm cold as heck. Ugh, I feel a mess this morning. I didn't sleep last night. I just feel terrible. Not really terrible, but look at my face. I look a mess. Look, I look dried out. I look dried out, dried up. But what can I do? I moisturize my face, but it's not enough. Not out here in dry Arizona. Jamaica's not dangerous? Guess it depends on who you ask. All right. I finished all the watermelon. Now it's just time for the tomatoes. All right. I appreciate you all coming on this journey with me. Ask any last questions before I get off of here because I'm not staying on an hour this time. I really just wanted to eat my first meal. I was going to record it on the camera by myself, but then I was like, might as well just go on and go live. Right. So I did. So I'm not planning on staying on long. Ah, yeah. Oh, thank you all for coming on the journey with me. I appreciate that. There's definitely acidity inside of the tomato, so I don't even need the lime for it. But I walked when I was in Florida, I was walking 10,000 steps a day and doing yoga once or twice a day. Um, One of my teeth in the back is hurting from pressing on food. Maybe from not pressing on food for so long. I don't know. Breaking through this tomato skin is tough. Mm. If there's anybody who wants to follow the intricate details of my journey, you can go to Instagram. It's Instagram.com, and then you just go to Tanya TKO. Somebody said the whole world is dangerous. New York is scary. Yes, New York is scary. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to nobody. And there's many parts of New York that are dangerous. Excuse me. My stomach is not cramping. My stomach is feeling fine, actually. It actually feels nice to have food in my stomach. It feels like I can feel the food in my stomach. It's just like kind of like laying there like a hand. I can feel it in my stomach like there's a little hand resting in there holding the food. And the skin of the tomato is not too bad once you chew on it. Somebody is saying that this is confirmation for them to fast. If you're going to do fast past 7 days, I think I think you can do a water fast for 3 to 5 days without doctor supervision, but anything longer than that, get doctor supervision. Hmm. Hmm. Ow. My back tooth is hurting. That's crazy. Oh. All right. So other than that, my face, I cannot stand looking at the way my face look right now. I look crazy. I look crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe I should go to Nevis. Maybe I should go to Nevis. All right. Mm. All right, everybody. So my stomach is feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. Right? I'm feeling tremendous. I'm gonna eat up these last little few pieces of lime. I'm actually feeling full from the little bits that I did have, and so that's it. Eat these last few pieces of lime, and then go from there. Oh, ooh, sour. All right. Mm. And somebody is talking about the size of Jamaica versus the size of a country, and I think that's important information because with Jamaica being an island, so yeah, it's a country, but it's an island. Um, Somebody says they got so many questions. Well, go ahead, Chris, ask your questions. So I'll stand up for you all because some of you have not. This is this is your girl. That's me. Oh, that's what it's looking like over here. So that's that. Oh, all right. So ask your last few questions before I jump off. Ask your last few questions before me jump. Before I jump off. Yeah. So I'm gonna be here refeeding for another week. So my goal is to my goal. Ah, that's better because that shadowed look was having me looking very gaunt in the face. I'm going to be refeeding here for a week, and so my goal is to my goal. Oh God, my goal is to reacclimate my palate to cooked foods that are cooked in a healthful way and learn healthful ways of creating meals, etc., so that when I go back home, I don't go straight from juice into being back home with all the cabinets with flour and sugar and cereals and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? So so yeah. So I'm just so yeah. So yeah, so I'll be here for another week, and I've mentally begun to prepare myself for. Let me move my area because people are gonna start coming through. So let me move. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me move into a different spot. Okay. All right. Let's see if this is better. Okay. Oh, there's some crows about. All right. Okay. So, what else? I just want to make sure that there's nobody on the camera besides me. All right. What else? What else? What else, you all? Last few questions. Someone's going to do 15 days. Yeah, I suggest consulting recipes of juicing that gives you the nutrients that you need to be able to maintain your organs, your blood, all of that. I suggest dealing with a doctor to be able to help you along the way. So, this is a good question. Someone is saying that they remember the scene in the car with the bagel and that bread is her weakness, etc. I'll say this, right? I've had decades of eating bread. I've had decades of eating pasta. There isn't anything that I enjoy that I haven't eaten. I've eaten popcorn and cheese and onion rings and fried foods, and I've eaten anything and everything. I've eaten fried chicken. I've eaten. Hi, I'm on camera, so I'm just gonna turn it down. Okay. All right. All right. So I've eaten everything and anything. I've had fried chicken, I've had steak, I've had hamburger helper, I've had fish, I've had tuna, salmon, red snapper, I've had Jamaican food, Chinese food, Indian food. I've had foods from all over the world. I've traveled all over the world. I've eaten in every country that I've gone to. And I can't really say that I'm missing anything. I can't say that I'm missing anything that I haven't already tried. And then also in life, you can always eat whatever it is that you want to eat. Eat what you want. If you want to eat your bagel, go eat your bagel. What is the consequence of that bagel? And are you willing to sacrifice your health for the bagel? You know what I mean? Are you willing to sacrifice your health for the bagel? Like, what is the reason that you wanted to stop eating bagels? And for me, I wanted a reset. I wanted to reset my taste buds. I wanted to reset the size of my stomach. I wanted to reset my palate. I wanted to come back in eating less salt, less oils, less fats, less refined fats and extracted fats, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, is there anything that you have not eaten? Is there anything that you're missing out on in life? And what are you missing? Are you missing out on that in exchange for what? You know what I mean? In exchange for what? And if there are chemicals inside of our foods, if there are chemicals inside of our foods that are making us addicted to them, that's even more reason to give them up. If there are chemicals in our food that 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 are tapping into your dopamine centers, that are that are driving you like a zombie, what was it? It was a zombie mantis. If you look this up on YouTube, they have this video of this zombie praying mantis. The praying mantis's body is dead, but there are bacteria that are latched onto the brain of the praying mantis that are controlling it. And they have the praying mantis climbing up a tree so that this fungus or bacteria or whatever it is can be able to get to higher ground to find food. Are you a slave to the candida inside of your intestines? And that's part of the reason that I went on this cleanse, to rid myself of candida, to rid myself of any addictions, to rid myself of the emotional dependence on food, so that there is no, like, I was standing next to a man yesterday who was eating pizza right in front of me. And you all know I'm from New York. Pizza is the reason that I never went vegan, right? So it's like, I was standing next to a man eating pizza yesterday, and I was able to smell the smells of the pizza and see him eating it and not feel tempted. Because you can remember at any given time, this is a choice. Choosing not to eat something is a choice and you have the choice to eat it. Like I since 2015, I've adopted a vegetarian diet because I used to eat chicken until I went to Guatemala and I saw a chicken inside of a mercado, a market that was hanging on for dear life. It was like dying, and I just couldn't participate in the industry of animal death for food consumption anymore, right? And people used to be like, "Oh, it's too bad that you can't eat this." And I'm like, "No, I can eat it if I want to, but it's a choice." I made the choice to not eat a particular thing. So it's not like you can't eat it. You can. Just remember the choice is always yours. But what is it that you're eating it for? I did a juice fast. What is it that you're if there's anybody who's confused about what it is that I've done, how long I've done it, etc., you can go to my Instagram page. There's lots of information there. It's the link, it should be in the description of this video, but it's Tanya TKO on Instagram, spelled the same way it's spelled on this channel with an O, TONYATKO. So yeah, so Michonne went vegan cold turkey. Cheese and honey were the hardest foods for me to stop eating. Well, there's a hormone, casein, inside cheese that when people go on diets, that is the number one thing that they crave. They crave cheese. Number one, they crave that casein because we depend on these hormones for different feelings. And I'm telling you, if we can get on top of our feelings, if we can get on top of our emotions, like I went through a tremendous emotional journey on this trip, having to deal with all of these emotions without being able to turn to a piece of chocolate or turn to some nice fried oily fatty foods. And so I've learned to now how to self-soothe, how to deal with my emotions, how to take care of myself internally, emotionally, without looking to other people and looking to distractions, or going searching on Instagram for funny memes, or like I didn't even contact you. So you all saw me not making videos. I wasn't even contacting my friends or family members. I when I would travel, I would let them know, I'm getting on a plane. I could give them, the flight numbers and the shuttles I was getting on. But once I got to the location, I let them know that I touched down. That's it. I wasn't online doing all of this stuff. I would soothe myself by watching cooking videos because I was researching vegan recipes, etc. Because when I go back, I'm going to be going to culinary school, and looking at the vegan recipes leaves so much to be desired. Because it's like if a person who is going vegan, like my knockouts, like the people who are here on this broadcast, if you're going vegan for health reasons. But the recipes that I'm seeing, people are putting all types of sugars, they're frying things up, they're deep frying, they're covering things in flour, they got batter, they're triple dipping it, they're putting panko breadcrumbs, they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. And you look at these people in these videos, these vegan cooks, and they're all slim and looking all good and all of that. And then your ass gets on this diet and you start gaining weight. And people are like, "You sure you vegan? Why you so big?" And the only thing you could say is, "Well, cows are vegan and they weigh 500 pounds." That's all you can say, because you're sitting here eating in a way that people are showing you in videos. They're showing you all of these specialty recipes that are catered to new vegans and people who are in denial about being vegan. It's like, show me some damn veggies. Show me some voodles, some spiral noodles. I don't want to see pasta. I don't want to see pasta. I don't want to see things deep fried. I don't want to see things breaded and breadcrumbed and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that. I'm telling you. Look, I've been looking at vegan recipes for the past 2, 3 weeks since I've been on this journey. And twice, twice, they showed how to make salads. And one guy covered his salad in so many damn oils and fats and smothered it because he said salads were boring. And I'm like, look, how you going to be vegan and you're going to have issues with vegetables? I mean, come on. I want to see some vegetable recipes. I want to see some raw vegetable recipes. I want to see some raw vegetable recipes that look and taste good. I want to see that. I want to see some clean salad dressings that are not smothered in extracted oils. Oh, fake meats. Yes. Fake meats. All types of look, bottom line, seitan is is wheat protein. They're taking flour, mixing it up with water, forming it, and then I mean it's wheat protein. It's wheat gluten. And it's like you're taking your stomach and you're filling it up with flours. And it's like you're not going to find health at the bottom of that. You know what I mean? If you're looking for health, you're going to find health in the vitamins and nutrients of things that are alive. And trying to pacify and placate yourself on some fake meats. I don't really, and then all of this, like, come on. It's like you take I saw, I was watching last night, I ventured into the wrong area and I saw a person take a cauliflower, boil the cauliflower to get rid of, I guess, I don't know, boil the cauliflower, then take the cauliflower, cover it in egg, flour, and breadcrumbs. That's what I saw. And then cheese, egg, flour, breadcrumbs, oil, and cheese. That's what I saw. And I was like, why? I was like, why? I was like, why? Why? Why do all of that? I can't see anymore. I think my battery is dying or something, but in the light, let me let's move again. Let's see where we can go. Let's see where we can go. Let's go into the shade. Into the light and past the draw. Oh, busting up a buckle of mo. All right. Let me find a seat right here. Okay. And somebody is saying because it tastes good. Are you sure? We have different definitions of what we consider to be tasting good. And what is it that we can do to alter our taste buds so that the things that are healthy and healthful for us and life supporting, quote unquote, taste good? So that when you're drinking oil, because that's basically what you're doing when you have a bunch of expressed and expelled oil over your dressing. You're just drinking oil. You're drinking oils and sugars and those types of things. What are the things that we can do to find tastiness? What are the things that we can do to find tastiness in the things that also are life supporting? And that's what I want to concentrate on in my book. In my cookbook, I want to be able to find life supporting recipes that are delicious and that are nutritious. So somebody says, eat healthier and you'll enjoy healthier foods. I feel that. I feel that. Once you get used to it, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Once you get used to it, and Flintstone says, I want to live longer, healthier. And that's the thing. I told you about so many of the people. Good morning. I told you about so many of the people who are here who are fighting stage 4 cancer. And somebody wrote in the comments of my video that I did yesterday about her battle with stage 4 cancer. And there was somebody in the comment section whom she was agreeing with because the person had the same feeling that she had, even though it may not be new information or a switch of or a shift in mindset. But, far too often we just look for people who think the way that we think, and then And then we just continue to stay in our old thoughts, in our old way of doing things, and we just continue along that path. And we don't diverge in ways that have been proven by research and by people who are doing it. Because I'm telling you, there are people who are being cured of stage 4 cancer. There are people who are changing their diet, their lifestyle, and they are doing their last ditch effort. And for some people, it is working. For other people, it's too late. So why wait until you're at your last ditch effort coming to a facility like this, trying to save yourself so that you could get 5 more years with your kids or with your husband or in this life, living a life that you took for granted? You know what I mean? And somebody is saying fasting shrinks cancer. You know, there are different types of cancers, and I suggest that anybody who has cancer do your research and go to a place that has assisted people in healing a cancer like yours. Don't listen to YouTube comments. Don't listen to a person like me. Don't listen to anybody except the people who have an expertise in that. Because some type of cancers are shrunk by some types of cancers are shrunk by fasting. Other types of cancers need something different. And I encourage people to do and research and find what works for them. However, I'm going to say this to my knockouts who are watching this right now, who are healthy and who are full of health, even if it's relative health, right? I say take control of your life right now. You know, I understand, especially because, listen, I'm Black. And I know that when I be jogging, that men be like, don't lose too much weight. You know, I mean, come on. I was 236 pounds. You're talking about don't lose too much weight. And it's like these random people who want to stay in their comfort zone is holding on to all of that weight healthful. Is it healthy? I mean, I look good at 236 pounds, right? I feel better at 213. I've gone down some more since yesterday. So on this whole journey, I've reduced by 23 pounds, right? But I feel better at 213. I'm sure I'll feel better at 180. You know, but the thing is that for many of us, we cannot visualize ourselves in shape. And so we lose a little bit of weight and then we start panicking and then we start going into mental homeostasis and psychological homeostasis and we start putting the fat back on. You know what I mean? And so I just want to encourage you all to take a step out of the norm. Take a step out of how you have been doing things, how your family has trained you to do things. Take a step outside of that so that you're not just operating on a program, okay? So that you're not just operating on a program of non-health, because for Black people, especially us, we take pride in one, being unhealthful, two, attempting to glean health information, knowledge, expertise out of doing nothing. It's like we want to be able to not work out and still be healthy, right? And listen, I have no issues with the types of foods that people who were enslaved had to make their way on. And there are ways to make some of those enslaved foods healthier. There's nothing wrong. I mean, the foods are flavorful. They helped us get through a very tough time in this country and in many other countries. What can we do now to alter those recipes into ways that are health sustaining? What can we do? What can we do? And some things are going to have to be cut out. Some things are going to have to be cut out. Some things are going to have to be eliminated. Some things are going to have to be altered for your health. while you have it, while you're young enough, strong enough, sane enough, while you're in your right mind, while your body is pliable enough. I'm just telling you, and I'm here for you on this journey. I'm here for you. We can do this together. I'm going to educate myself to the best of my ability, and I'm going to assist us in having healthful recipes that are life supporting. So Nai says she's getting on the food. So you like working out? That's wonderful. One of the first things that we can do is cut out oils and get our fats from nuts, seeds, and fatty whole foods like avocado. But taking the oil that's been removed from its fiber and all of that other stuff, it's adding thousands of calories that really have no true way to burn off. Because it's so, you add so much more onto your workout plate when you put an extra 500 calories onto your meal for no reason. For no reason. Eat the peanuts, babe. Eat the peanuts. Eat the peanuts, baby. I'm telling you, there's no way around. I mean, okay, you know what? Go eat the oil. Drink it if you want to. Get an IV and put it right into your veins. But if you want something different, you're gonna have to do something different. I'm just telling you. If you want something different, you're gonna have to do something different. That's all I'm saying. And if you're not willing to change, if you're see part of the thing is we're looking for a shortcut. We're looking for an easy way around so that we can be like those people on TV. So that we could be like those people on the in the videos who are slim and showing us all of these oil fried recipes, right? But you don't know what these people are doing. You don't know what alternate day fasting or what one meal a day they're doing or how much working out they're doing or what type of genes and genetics they have. Or like some of these damn vloggers out here who are getting liposuction. Come on. Some of these vloggers and Instagram personalities and people that you're seeing, they're getting liposuction, they're getting surgeries, they're getting mommy makeovers and mini tucks and lifts and all this other stuff. And you over here eating their damn fatty ass recipes. You over there eating their damn fatty ass recipes. Meanwhile, they go into the doctor to get the fat sucked out. Some of these mofos ain't even vegan or vegetarian. so, hmm. Somebody is saying extra virgin olive oil is good. Go ahead and eat your extra virgin olive oil then. For the people who want a change, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to cut out oil. If you want to change, you're gonna have to cut out oil. You're gonna have to saute your onions and your garlic. You have to saute them with water. You're gonna have to find a way to adjust your palate to remove the oils. If you want something different, if you want more of the same, by all means, keep doing more of the same. I'm just trying to tell you, for the people who are listening and ready to hear me, for the people who are listening and ready to hear me, it seems radical. It seems, what's that word when you stop yourself from having something? It seems denying. It seems like you are denying yourself all of these things, but it takes a mindset shift. So Tangi, I'm glad that you tuned in today. And you know what? Let me tell you, this journey is not for the faint of heart because there are people who want to continue to do things the same, who are going to see you doing things differently, and they're going to criticize you, they're going to gang up on you, they're going to come against you, they're going to combat you, they're going to tell you what you need to do. This morning, somebody told me that there is nothing healthy about fasting. This is what somebody told me. And I had to tell them, listen, baby, the experts say something different. Do some more research, hon. So Tina is saying good oils and bad oils depending on your diet and workout routine. Like I said, if you want to eat those expressed oils, the ones that are removed from their counterpart, if you want to eat those oils, eat them. It's as simple as that. Eat them. Eat them. I'm talking to the people who want a change, who realize that adding an extra 500 calories on a saute when they don't have to is unnecessary strain on their workout. Why work out an extra hour or 2 hours? How many calories are you burning an hour? It'll take you an hour to burn off that bit of oil that you're sauteing with. Why? Why? Why give yourself an extra 500 calories when you don't have to? Baby doll is saying cook with an air fryer. An air fryer is an excellent way. Now, listen, am I saying don't eat oils or no oils for the rest of your whole life or whatever? I'm saying, please think about doing things in a different way the vast majority of the time. If you want to take a little brush and brush on tiny amounts, but the thing is, we cannot continue to do things the same way, expecting what? Expecting what? Let me hear you. We can't continue to do things the same way, expecting what? And there's so many of us beating our heads up against the wall, and we don't understand why we're not releasing weight. And we're doing things the old way that our mama used to do them. Sauteing the garlic and the peppers and all of that, sauteing it with oil. Right, exactly. Exactly. Different results. Exactly. Exactly. And for the people who use oil spray, take a look at what those aerosols do to the oils. Is aerosol healthy for you? It's like we keep trying to look for these shortcuts and ways around it. But I'm not going to talk myself to mid blue in the fierce. I'm just going to say Marcus is saying coconut and avocado oils are healthy. And then he says use in moderation, right? And as I'm going to say again, if you want to use oils, go ahead and use your oils. It's not my life. I know what I'm seeing in the facility around me with people with all different types of cancers who are here on a last ditch effort to try to save themselves. I know what I see. So you could sit there trying to do things in the old way. I use I use coconut oil for the past few years, and I added hundreds of people keep coming by me. Let me just put the thing up. And I added hundreds and thousands of calories to my meals for no reason. For what reason? I used to think, I used to think that that was just the way that you had to saute. I didn't even know that there was another way. I am telling you here today that you can saute, let me wipe off my lens. You can saute onions, garlic, and peppers in water. You can put them inside of the oven and you can roast them. There's a lot of things that you can do. But if you want to continue to do things the same old way, expecting a different result, be my guest. Be my guest. If that's how you want to do things, do it. However you want to do it. The people who hear me. And then the people who don't, the seed is planted. And when you get tired of living the same way, of your cholesterol levels being elevated, of you having these HDL and all of these lipids and stuff going on through your system, and you got the uric acid high in your bloodstream, you pre-gout, you pre-high blood pressure, you done got diabetes or pre-diabetic, you got all these issues, right? And you still want to continue to try to do things the same old way, you'll come back to this video and you'll say, you know what, I remember there was a young lady who said that I could saute my onions and garlic inside of water. Let me try that. I understand that coconut oil is a triglyceride, and I understand that triglycerides are they help to usher out cholesterol and stuff like that. I understand, but I also understand that oils and fats have a high caloric density. So do whatever you want, however you want to do it. I know what I'm doing. And when you see me looking good, and I'm down to a size 10, then a size 8, and you still over there with your damn coconut oils and your avocado oils, splurting them and spraying them all over the place, and you see me in my doggone pencil skirt, and you see me in my form fitting dresses, and you up there with your belly hanging over, and you got your cellulite rolling and folding. When you get tired, you come and then you come and see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because it's like we're hard-headed and we want the quick and easy. We want to be able to do things the old way, the way our grandmothers did it, right? Your grandmother used to walk 5 miles a day. Your grandmother used to go up the road to go get water from the damn well and carry the bucket back with her. Your grandmother had arthritis. Your grandmother had gout. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. All right, let me know if you can hear me now. Let me know. Okay, so you can hear me. All right. I had to go out and then come back in because somebody was calling me, and somebody was calling me whose phone call I've not been answering, and then they called me back to back as soon as I went out and came back in. But that's cool. So what I was saying was, your grandmother was not healthy. Your grandmother had arthritis, she had diabetes, and she had gout. Your grandmother's knees used to give out on her. Your grandmother's knuckles were all gnarled up. Your grandmother used to wear a wig because her hair was falling out. Your grandmother was stressed out. Your grandmother, that's not the life we want to emulate. That's not the life. Listen, I need to know if you all can hear me. Oh gosh. I just need to know. Put up the number 1 if you can hear me. Put up the 1 if you can hear me. If not, then I need to go out and come back in. I just need you to put up a 1 because I need to know whether or not you can hear me now. All right, so here. So I see some ones. Tell the people who can't hear me to go out and come back in, right? So that's pretty much what I was saying. We lived in a different time back then. Our portion sizes are larger now. More of our foods are refined. Our foods are fortified with vitamins, quote unquote, vitamins and minerals that are toxic to our bodies, that are wreaking all types of havoc in there and causing all types of defects in birth. So listen, listen, there's a reason why one in four 1 in 4 people surveyed, I believe, as of 2020, had autism. There's a reason why. There are things that are going on. There are things that are going on in our foods with the iodine, with the folic acid, with all different types of stuff. And they're fortifying our foods with folic acid. I just watched a documentary yesterday that talks about how these fortified vitamins and minerals are so toxic to the body. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I'm saying, I'm telling you all the things that I'm learning. And I'm just telling you along the way. And I'm telling you that you've got to get to more whole foods. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. You're going to have to get to whole foods. There's no way around it. So, so Janie has been thinking about the autism epidemic. Look into iodine, folic acid. Look into iodine specifically, and how iodine and autism. Look into that. Look into that. I just want you I just want you to look into that. So so someone says I'm always feeling nauseous and a bag of Doritos sounds better than a bag of carrots. Look, if Doritos sounds better than a bag of carrots to you, there could be some things that are going on with your taste buds and your palate that needs to be refined. If you care about your health, let me see if I can go back to where I was before. If you, ooh, my goodness, it just fell over. All right, let me see. All right. So, someone is saying, I eat healthy and I'm still fat. Go talk to your doctor. And also, it depends on what we consider to be eating healthy. There are people here who believe that cooking with coconut oil and avocado oil is healthy. There are people who believe that using flour is healthy. There are people who believe that that all types of sugars that they believe agave is healthy. So it depends on what you consider to be eating healthy, and also check your thyroid, check your body and see whether or not there's anything that is getting in the way of you living a healthful life and truly, truly, truly being healthy. And there it may take doing a fast. It may take doing some of these things to revitalize your metabolism. It may take some of these things, but I say get get supervision from a doctor, get advice from a doctor. You know what I mean? Many people are curing their children's autism with food and diet, but the medical industry stay denying it. Wow. While iodine deficiency is related to autism and thyroid function, which makes sense because a lot of autistic individuals have thyroid issues. Listen, do not take my word for it. What I'm advising is for you to look into it. Do some research on it, because the more research we do, the more knowledgeable we are, etc. So, yes. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So if you listen, obesity is a disease. This is why I'm working very diligently to cure myself of obesity. I am I am I'm tired of existing in a certain way. I'm tired of existing in that way. Okay. So someone is doing research now. Perfect. Perfect. And somebody said you don't realize how much you're addicted to something until you start doing shortcuts. Let's see, is this it? Until you start doing shortcuts? Oh no. You cracked me up, Tanya. You misconstrued what I said. I meant utilize the oils from raw foods. I eat an avocado every day and a piece of coconut 3 times a week. Oh, okay, Marcus. Okay. I hear you, brother. I hear you. But you said what I thought I read. Okay. Okay. So, but you cannot deny that there are people out there who feel that way. You cannot deny. And you know what? There are ways to be able to, while you are in the transitional phase, there are ways to be able to, you know, make crackers that have certain flavorings on it. But the thing that we probably are craving from some of these fast foods and snack foods are the chemicals that attach to our brains and our dopamine centers and stuff like that. So, all right. So, last few questions. We've been on for an hour, and I really didn't plan on being on here for an hour. I just wanted to come on and eat my meal real quick. And someone is saying, yes, I love Doritos. Let me put this up on the screen. B is saying, yes, I love Doritos. I know they have MSG, but it makes me feel alive, I swear. And you have to question yourself. You have to question yourself and really look into what it is that you are supporting for your life and how these manufacturers are manipulating you. Because if you feel alive from something that has chemicals in it that are not health supporting, then you have to question yourself and what is that alive feeling? What is that alive feeling? Is it energy? Is it something that you're feeling in your brain? Do you feel low and slumped down until you get those fats and oils and those chemicals? And how comfortable are you with being manipulated by the industry like that? How comfortable are you with that? How comfortable are you with that? Hmm? I just want to know because me personally, I wasn't feeling comfortable with being manipulated by these industries. So that's why I went on this fast. Um, you can follow my journey on Instagram, instagram.com/ Tanya TKO. And so Romero is saying, no one know what one eats behind closed door. Do your journey, Tanya, but don't act so elite at this point. I apologize if you feel that I'm acting elite. I apologize. My content may not be right for you at this time. If you feel that me telling people how they feel about being manipulated by the industry, if you feel that that is elitist, if you feel that me educating people and attempting to appeal to people, if you feel that that is elitist, it is because there's something going on inside of you that doesn't want to change and you feel criticized by me saying these things. You feel put on blast. You feel as if you think I'm better than you. I am 213 pounds. When I started this journey, I was 236 pounds. I am still obese and I am still working on retraining my palate and doing better and living longer and being healthful. Being in the pandemic and being sedentary made me pre diabetic and pre hypertensive. I'm speaking from a place of truly wanting to appeal to people who are ready to hear. And if you're not ready to hear, baby, That is fine. But if you think that this approach is elitist, if you think that I think I'm better than someone at 213 pounds after 30 days on my journey, then this place isn't the right place for you, honey. You're going to have to go someplace else. You're going to have to go somewhere else and get what you need. Go to those vegan channels that are showing you how to make vegan onion rings deep fried and batter. And go to those vegan channels that are showing you how to deep fry a vegan pork chop. Go there and find what you're looking for. go go find how to make a vegan pork chop. Deep fried in breadcrumbs, double battered in flour. Go do that. Go do that. You don't be among the people who think they're elite. Go be among the people who are telling you that you could be vegan and eat deep fried stuff and be as thin as them while they're going to the liposuction clinic or they're not eating for days on end. Come on, do that. Go ahead and do that. Do that. That's all I can say. Do what you want. It's your body. I'm at a facility right now where most of the people here are at stage 4 cancer, dying and looking for a way to live just a little bit longer, hoping to be able to change their habits now in the final quarter of the game. Go ahead. Go ahead. Some of us are at halftime. Oh, some of us are at halftime. And some of us realize that this game is serious and the game is real. And that if you want a change, you're going to have to make that change. Don't wait until the fourth quarter, the last inning. Don't wait till then, babe. Don't wait till then. Because you know what the thing about it is, some of us are in for those of you who don't know, a football game has 4 quarters, 4 innings, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. Explain the analogy. But basically, at the halfway mark, there are two different teams. One team is under, the other team is over. If inside of your life, if you are at the halfway mark and you know that you are losing the game, you better do something different. Or you go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Diet is part of the equation. Yes. Exercise is another part of the equation. Yes. For healthfulness. Yes. There are people who are intermittent fasting who are not doing any exercise. Diet is a huge part of the equation. Diet is a huge part of the equation. Ah, let me see. All right, I'm back. Let me know whether or not you can hear me because I think every time I think every time so MN is saying diet is not the issue that she gives up. Just start walking. Or just walk. If you walk for an hour a day, it'll do, and consistently, if you walk for an hour a day and you do it consistently, you will do wonders for your health. Just get up and walk. When you wake up in the morning and that time that you're checking your phone, get up and walk. Get up and walk. Go walk. Go outside. Um, go for a walk. Just walk an hour a day. Walk for an hour a day, and you will do wonders for your health. You know what I mean? And so Tanya is saying that she was healthier at 230. Listen, how we lose weight and our health, this is why you have to stay monitoring your blood and your stats and your levels, because a person can lose weight and not be healthier. you know? Exercise is great for mental health. Yes. 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 Absolutely. Let me get some of this sun on my skin. Let me get some of this sun on me. Oh, my hair is all flat. Let me rough it up again. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah. All right. So goodness rated Bo says, goodness rated Bo, are you, I can't remember if you're male or female. Lost 50 pounds just walking. Changes, gets 15,000 steps a day. Pushing through it in cold New York City. Yes, absolutely. You just have to find a way. Just walk. Walk wherever you just walk. Get up and walk. Get up and walk. Just go out and just walk. We should have walked during this video if I knew we were going to be on here. I did meet a lot of new friends along the way. I met a lot of interesting people who touched my lives in many different ways. I've made associates of all different ages and races. It's been a wonderful experience. I'm enjoying my journey. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah, walking is great for the mind and body. All right, last few questions and then I'm getting out of here. Because let me see what time it is. I have to check in with the doctor at a certain time and then go from there. Okay. Oh, goodness rated Bo is a woman. Okay, great. Great. All right. Okay. So, all right. Yep. So that's pretty much the long and short of it. Thank you all for coming with me on this journey. There's a little bit of a delay between when I speak and when you all get the thing, so I'll just wait a few more moments. And then from there, I'm just going to go and see because they're giving me 3 meals and 3 juices. So I need to go check and see what juice is available for me because I was getting juices 7:30, 9, 10, 12, 3, and 5. Okay, so someone is talking about drinking water and alkaline water. You know what's really interesting? I had my blood tested after doing 2 weeks of alkaline water and I was still slightly acidic. So I don't even know. I don't know with these machines. I really don't know. This is why it's important to do our testing. Oh, Philly is talking about living in Korea, walking a lot, eating fermented foods, lots of veggies, rarely eat flour, and fatness is shamed. Oh, my Lord have mercy. hmm You know, fermented foods are so good for you. This is what I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised about these vegan chefs that are out here that they're not promoting, fermented foods and kombucha and all of this stuff. I'm really surprised by that because when I do my cookbook, we're definitely going to be pickling and fermenting because the bacteria that and the gut health that comes from fermented foods, doing your own sauerkraut and pickling your veggies and stuff like that. Just great ways to keep your gut bacteria, your biome very, very diverse. Somebody says there's an agenda. What agenda? If you're looking at people on YouTube, what agenda do they have? They're just vloggers like anybody else. I don't think they're part of the mainstream agenda. They're just, they're just, you know, you know what I mean? Oh, pickled watermelon rinds. That's interesting. I wonder what health benefits are in the watermelon rinds. I saw somebody do that in a YouTube video, but I wonder what health benefits there are in the rind. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. It seems like there are new people who are coming in who have no idea what we were talking about. You can catch the video from the beginning. And somebody is saying you will get my book, Vegan Vegetarian. It's wait, they are vegan vegetarian. What's out there is not the best. Yeah, I you know what? In my cookbook, I wouldn't mind putting some more fatty recipes in there, but for the most part, the recipes will be health supporting because it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, what's the point of being vegan if you're just going to eat the standard American diet just with no meat? You know what I mean? What's the point? All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. I stood up earlier in the video, Sherry. I even stood up yesterday. You're coming in late, girl. Um, Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is taking your health into your own hands and doing the things that you need to do for your health and thinking of things in a different way. Because even if you used to do things a different way before, if your grandmother used to do things a certain way, you can always make the choice to do things your way. And you can always make the choice to take your health into your hands, your unique physical composition, that you can take that into your hands. All right, I'll see you in the next video.